Hi everyone, I'm Debiria from Debiria's Naturals and Susuka Evolutionary Empowerment, and this is your empowerment reading. Now, I was sensing that I should do empowerment message for Divine Feminine because there are some who are in divine connections with their soulmates and their twin flames or divine counterpart or purpose partners, whatever you decide or prefer to call it. And we're in a new age here. We're in the age of Aquarius. And we are experiencing our first retrograde for the age of Aquarius for the new year. This is like monumental energy here. Right behind this Leo full moon energy, which brought forth a lot of courage, a lot of transformational energy. I just made that a weird ass face because I just knocked something over under my table anyway, we're not editing shit out. The point is, I was going to do a pre shuffle and just lay out a message and study it and then, pull some clarifiers. But a song popped in my head and I was like, yeah, by the time I go find a piece of paper and stuff, all that stuff is going to be gone. So I heard Backstreet Boys, What Makes You Different Makes You Beautiful. It's 8:44 on the time right now. So I'm going to take time out real quick and look that up along with the lyrics to the song because I don't want to get them wrong because it's been so long since I heard some Backstreet Boys, but since the song is being brought to my remembrance. Okay, so the lyrics is saying you don't run with the crowd, you go your own way, you don't play after dark, you light up the day. You got your own kind of style that sets you apart. Baby, that's why you capture my heart. I know sometimes you feel like you don't fit in and the world doesn't know what you have within. When I look at you, I see something rare, a rose that can grow anywhere. And there is no one I know that can compare. What makes you different makes you beautiful. What's inside you shines through you. In your eyes, I see all the love I'll ever need. You're all I need. What makes you different makes you beautiful to me. Wow. You've got something so real. You touched me so deep. See, material things don't matter to me. So come as you are. You've got nothing to prove. You won me with all that you do. And I want to take this chance to say to you what makes you different makes you beautiful. What's there inside you shines through to me. In your eyes, I see all I ever need. What makes you beautiful makes you beautiful. What makes you different makes you beautiful to me. You guys, oh my God, that's a channeled message from Divine Masculine to you that you've triggered some beautiful changes in him just being yourself. And he appreciates who you are just being you. You don't have anything to prove because there's unconditional love there. And there's been a major shift in the energy with divine masculines lately. This Leo energy has given them a lot of courage to step forward into their soul purpose because they've been doing a lot of soul work. You may think that oh, he's been ghosting me or he hasn't been responding or you don't know what he's been going through, honey. The divine masculine has been going through it and he's been running out of time and he's been having to make these divine timing appointments. And while you were doing your soul work, he was doing his too. So, and those separations were for that reason. Those time frames and those time periods where you may not have had communication or you've had a very little communication or the communication was jumbled, where like maybe around last year this time you may not have been in the same place you are at this moment with that person, or you may have just been beginning with them, or there was a different energy going on around this time last year, and the retrograde is bringing that energy back around because now you guys have done some growing in this one, and the universe is allowing you the opportunity to experience and express that growth with each other. So let's see. That's a beautiful start. Let's see. I'm using my Alice in Wonderland cards because soulmate connections, divine counterpart connections, twin flame connections are so freaking bizarre because they grow us so rapidly and tremendously um, they transform us, they transmute us, and we have to transmute and transform energy as we go through these things, as we cycle through these, um, as we cycle through our traumas, and as we work through our the baggage, our karmic baggage. I mean, some people may choose not to use the word karmic. So another word for karmic could be lessons. As you learn your lessons and you grow spiritually and grow in your consciousness, then you know you you you. I'm distracted by the energy of the card that just turned over. It says the number 40, keeping up immense effort, advance. Like I was telling you, that divine masculine has been doing his soul work, and he's had appointments and that he's had to reach, and that's why everything has had to be happening in divine timing. And there's a clock here, and the clock is right directly over her heart. It was saying that there's a certain time frame that he has, and he's met his appointment, honey. And if you've been in separation from your divine masculine on any level, um, communication wise, it's coming back around. This retrograde is bringing that back around to you so that you guys can experience this energy together. Look at this confirmation, honey. The other card that came down said clock time. Like, what's the odds that I was talking about divine time and that there's two cards that pop out about time? And let's just look at this. Okay, I'm gonna look at these. Alice, Alice got this mean mug on her face, like time, pressure, in a rush. Cause Alice is like, about goddamn time. It took you long enough. And he's like, but my heart's open now. But I'm here now. I love you. And she's like, it took you long enough. I've been waiting. Do you know what I've been through? And he's like, I've been through stuff too. And he's sort of like peekabooing at you. So your divine masculine may be coming up on you, and you probably got like this. You've been waiting so long, you got kind of fed up. You got kind of bored with waiting, and you kind of, I don't want to say you gave up, but you got kind of hard. Your heart got hard, and you didn't really believe that it would come. Like you knew it would come, but when it actually occurs, you're like, yeah, all right, this is just going to be the same story that it has always been. And that's this look that she's having on her face, like, yeah, all right, yeah, all right. And he's like, but I'm sincere this time. Peekaboo, I'm here. I love you. But that's just sort of what the energy is right now. And she's holding on to her skirt too, because she like, what you want? And he was like, no, no, no. I'm here with my heart. I'm not after. Well, I'll take it if you offer it to me, but I'm here for your heart too. I love you. Okay. And she's like, What about that other? What about that other situation? What about them other things that had you wound up? Because she didn't know. Because he was keeping it inside. He was suffering in silence. He didn't tell you everything. He didn't. His spirit was letting you know that something was up. But because he didn't verbally communicate to you, you didn't know exactly what was up. Forget who you are. When we want conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. He's a different person now. He's made a very big change. He's gone through it and done his soul work and learned his lessons. She's looking for that old person. She's looking for that same person that was doing that same shit. And he's saying, don't remember that person no more. Because I was going through something at the time. That wasn't even a real me. I wasn't even able to give you the true, real, genuine me. You thought that it's like a doe here, but I mean, not a doe, but it's like a baby deer here, and then it's like a fire behind them. So it's like, you don't know nothing about this. This is a whole nother energy. It's so much about this person that you don't know. It's so much about this person you have yet to discover. Because their soul. Your energies recognize each other, and so there's a lot that has been left unsaid between you. There's a lot that you guys need to discuss. This person is also way more spiritual than you thought they were. because I see something in the background. It looks kind of like a tower, but it also looks like a pentagram or some kind of symbol, some kind of ritualistic symbol or something. So you don't know what's also uh, someone's been doing some spell work here. Maybe you've been doing some manifestations. Um, or this person was involved with some really bad energies. Like the people around them might have been sort of, I don't want to say brainwashing them, but their love for these people or their loyalty to these people was so intense that they just did whatever made those people happy, and they really didn't think about their own happiness. And if they're not thinking about their own happiness, then how can they make you happy? Because they don't even know anything about themselves. But they're a very kind-hearted person. This person, your divine counterpart, is a very kind-hearted, gentle spirit, but everyone doesn't see that because they're guarding their heart. They hide it behind this fierceness. This sometimes it's stoic. It's stoic. The energy is stoic. They have very good control of their emotions. They don't let everyone in, and they don't let everyone see who they really are, because they're protecting themselves. And they're only really vulnerable with you. They're only really vulnerable with you, and they're coming to you vulnerable. So do not give them this scolding energy, even if you feel it. Please be gentle with this person because they've been going through some things, and it's occurred to them that that you're with you. Their safe space to be themselves. And so, what else? Okay. Messages for a rabbit. Service to the animal world. Yeah. I'm just gonna show you this card, but it's looking like this card is, it comes out, and honestly, guys, this is like the most confusing card for me to interpret, because okay, what I changed in the night is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, this service to the animal world is about Alice kept following the white rabbit, and she was like doing everything the white rabbit told her to do. And she was like, am I always going to be following an animal? Am I always going to be doing what this animal tells me to do? When I go home, am I going to be doing what my cat tells me to do? And she was getting fed up. So how I'm reading this energy right here is, first of all, divine feminine has always been aware. You've been aware of who this person was since day one. It's very likely they've been aware of who you were as well. They may never tell you, but you know about you. And you've been following the synchronicities, and you've been following the spirits, and your guides have been there, and the angel messages and the angel numbers 844. I remember that I needed to look that up. And you're like, okay, I've been doing all the manifestations. I've been doing my soul work. I've been following what Spirit has told me to do. Am I going to be always following what Spirit tells me to do? Am I ever going to come through, and is there ever going to be a change? And it's saying, yes, there's going to be a change, and the change has already happened. The change has happened seemingly overnight, because it's time for the reaping. And you did not know this, but you were waiting for this new age to come in, because this abundant energy, combined with all the manifestations that you have been doing, with all of the soul work and the spirit work that you've been doing, this age of Aquarius and this great conjunction that occurred right at the beginning of it, this Jupiterian energy that's bringing all this, look, it's saying that you have changed very quickly. You were fast tracked, and it's also saying that this person has changed very quickly, because you've been doing your soul work, and you've been following your intuition and following spirit. And yes, you've gone down some rabbit holes. This person has also. Just like Spirit has been speaking to you, Spirit has been speaking to them as well, in their own way. They've been getting the messages as well. They've been divinely guided as well. Um, Thinking about cycles. You've been going through a lot of cycles. Again, retrograde is bringing things back around. This is about time. This is about bringing that energy back. Things that were left unsaid. Giving new opportunities, reconciliation. Time and time again, you feel like you've opened up your heart to this person and you kind of don't want to, but Spirit is telling you to trust your intuition and forget about the past because this is an entirely different energy. I want you to see how different this energy is. Just this is remember this is the spiritual card. It's right here in between this forget who you are and the changed in the night. Look at the energy of those cards. That there's like this flame right here, and there's this red fiery energy here, but it's so calm back here in the background. This is not the same person that you thought you were dealing with. Who you were dealing with was that person's ego. Because this there is gentle as a doe, but you was dealing with look at that, got the smoky eye going on, but they really is gentle as this little deer here. And just as sweet. Look at this fiery hair. You know, they're looking rough around the edges, but they're really sweet. You were dealing with this person's ego. You fell in love with their soul, but you were in a relationship with their ego. Or you were in back and forth dealing with their ego. And look, she and this spirit animal have the same eyes. So it's like seeing the spirit was showing you this person. You were seeing this person through spirit's eyes because if you were not being divinely guided to be with this person, you would not have dealt with the things you dealt with. Um, no way. You wouldn't have spent the time and put up with the stuff you put up with or experienced the things that you wouldn't have grown the way you've grown because you would not have gone through the experiences and you would not have done the soul work. So I think that you should really be grateful for these experiences and these opportunities in hindsight because you're showing that gratitude because all these things were created for you to win. All these things were created for a divine purpose, for you to have ultimate happiness and experience unconditional love. I'm looking at this changed in the night card because there are these animals that change so quickly from one thing to another that they look kind of weird. Like there's a catfish flying, and then there's some kind of weird looking fish snake thing with butterfly wings. I don't know. Um, then there's something that's nose looks like a trumpet blowing. So it's like you're going through some kind of metamorphosis because I'm seeing butterfly and you're soaring high, and this person is seeing that you actually excel or they see you as someone who's very prosperous and doing very well with yourself. And it's like trumpets are blowing in your direction because you're like an angel. You're like an angel. You're like a sweet angel. In a barren and confused place, um, I'm also seeing this thing flying with wings has a person on its back. So you inspired this person, or they look at you and they want to aspire to greater things. You make them want to be better. You taught them to live from their heart. And even when you're upset, this person thinks you're absolutely beautiful. They look kind of sad also and apologetic. There's like it looks like on each one of these cards, except the one with the messages from the rabbit, it looks like this person at any time could just if they blink, they may cry. Like their heart chakra is so open. They are so vulnerable right now. They are so open. Please be gentle with this person, as gentle as you would have liked someone to be with you who was conscious and aware as you are. So yes, the burden lies on you to be the bigger person because you are spiritually aware. You've been in this journey consciously aware that you were in this journey for this purpose all this time. You've known all along this person is the person that you're supposed to be with, and that all these things that you've been going through has been leading you to this point. This card keeps hopping in my hand as I shuffle. Nature, communication, flower energies, fairy energies, elemental messengers. Why is this showing up? Well, I see that it's number 37 on the card, which is number 10. And I said I was going to look up that 844, but let me see. I'm not forgetting. Why is this nature communication here? Clarify this. We're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. Huh. Yeah. Okay. This is Alice in Wonderland, guys. Okay, so what I'm seeing is you and this person are very special. Okay. By that I mean, how magical do you believe? Like, because I'm gonna go with the Alice in Wonderland theme here. Imagine that you're both magical. You're both fairies. You're both elementals. You're both flowers. Both of you are growing and blooming. Both of you have special gifts and talents. Very creative, very earthy, very beautiful souls that create the most beautiful things. And no one knows how you do it because it's like you could just manifest it out of thin air. Like elementals are like spirit beings, very high vibrational spirit beings, and you're both that manifested here in the 3D, in 3D bodies. And it's saying we're all mad here because you come here to aid in raising the vibrational frequency of the earth and aid in humanity's transition into the new paradigm shift. Let me show you this beautiful energy here. We're all mad here. You got this Cheshire cat here saying we're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. We're all mad here. Okay. I like playing with my hair, y'all. It's freaking awesome. At least I feel like it is. Okay. You are rare and free. There are not many like you. Then this is both of you. Because I'm feeling like this is the energy of the union rather than just the energy of the divine masculine or the feminine. I think this is you two together. And that's why it's saying that um, you both are very in tuned with the universe and with nature. And you're both, on the same frequency. And I'm going to say the same weirdo frequency because, you guys see the world completely different than anyone else. And it's like you felt alone or like no one understood you. And that's back to like that song that was at the beginning. You feel like no one understood you all this time, and this person sees you for exactly who you are because you're just like them, and you're their perfect um, counterpart. You're their perfect mirror, and they're your perfect mirror. And so, it's beautiful to be in connection with this person because you understand each other, and you don't have to be anything or anyone else but yourself. That angel number 844 acknowledges and recognizes the discipline and hard work you've put into achieving your goals and aspirations. Your determination and efforts have been well worthwhile, and your angels encourage you to keep up the great work in order to achieve and attain your desired results and outcomes. And that goes right on back to me letting you know about that divine timing, and that this person is coming back around. This retrograde is bringing all those things right back around to you. Bringing this connection full circle. It is time for you two to come together. It is time. So don't be surprised. Yeah, that's how you need to be sitting looking, waiting for him when he come up on you. Oh, hello. Hello. You sitting here wondering. You sitting there wondering about this person. This person been sitting here wondering about you, and y'all the exact same energy. Y'all are just alike. You mirror each other so perfectly. Nonsense. It's time to talk sense. Okay, so yeah. Nonsense. It's time to talk sense. That's that queen right there. And it's time to talk about the Queen of Hearts. It's time to talk about this heart space. It's time to talk about us. Forget about all that nonsense. Yes, there's romance here. Yes, I love you. Yes, I'm coming. Yes, I'm here for you. No, I'm not going anywhere. Yes, we are together. You got any more questions? Now, let's get on our mission. Let's go forward. Let's do what we're supposed to do. Let's manifest greatness. Let's live our life together. Nonsense, nonsense. Let's talk nonsense. Let's not talk no nonsense. Let's talk sense. I don't want to talk about the past. I don't want to talk about what you feel like I did wrong. Don't be sitting here like, but you hurt my feelings. No. Nonsense. None of that matters now. I'm here now. We together. This what you wanted. Let's get it done. Ooh, divine masculine coming in like a boss. I like it. Divine masculine coming in like a boss. Let's get this stuff going. Let's create greatness. It's always tea time now. It's always tea time, honey. We always partying. We always together. It's always tea time. All this stuff that was keeping me back, all this stuff that was wasting time, all this stuff here that was wasting time, all that is over with. Keeping up with the clock time, it's always tea time. We got eternity. We got endless moments. We got repetition. He's telling you that this retrograde coming around because we together forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. Our forever is the backup plan to the backup plan, the backup plan. We together. We locked in like a dreadlock. Did I accidentally pick up a card? I accidentally picked up two. I knew it. We locked in like a dreadlock. We together, 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 together. Yeah, she's still soaking. Why you still soaking? He got his glasses on. He drinking his tea. He looking at her through them glasses. Oh shit, she thinking about that bullshit. She thinking about that bullshit. Let the bullshit go. I promise you it's not worth it. You'll be denying yourself your own happiness. Trying to revisit the past. Trying to ask for, you can, if he gives you, explanation, he loves you, he'll talk to you, he'll tell you what you need to know. But at the same time, you got to watch the energy that you're giving out because you don't want to put yourself back in the same loop. You don't want to put yourself back in the same cycles. It says that you've learned your lessons and that you've done a lot of growing. And now there's the opportunity for that to be tested out by giving you exactly what you've been asking for all this time. And then you acting grateful about it. You manifest against yourself. It's much easier to just go with the flow and manifest with your hopes and dreams and goals, then it manifests against him. You're causing yourself stress and anxiety and pain doing that. Why would you do that? Because he's sitting there chilling. He probably high as hell. He having a drink. Y'all supposed to be out to dinner together. And he got his glasses on. And he's got them water glasses on, looking through his emotions. And he drunk and tipsy off of whatever this is. And the time that he been waiting to be with you, because it's cogs and stuff. And it's like a clock inside of that teapot. And he been thinking about all these things that he want to do once he get with you. And you sitting there thinking about all the things that he ain't do when you felt like he should have been spending time with you or your counterpart. Take the energies how they resonate with you. And she's sitting there, and time is ticking. Time is behind them again. There's more cogs, and wheels. And the time has come, and this person is here, and they saying like, man, this dude look like a skeleton, like he barely there. He went through a lot. He done a lot of change, and this has been such a drastic metamorphosis. Look like he got a bandage around his head. Is he having to heal from some psychological stuff, some things that people have, he's been having to deal with a lot of negative thoughts. And she just perfectly fine over there, but she pouting. But he don't care. He's still sitting there. He happy to be there. And he looking straight at her. You can't tell he looking straight at her through them big ass glasses. But he is. And she's sitting there like, I wish he was here. He's right there. You've been wishing. There it is. Your wish came true. Why you being ungrateful? Watch your energy. Unless you asked for something you didn't really want. I don't think you did all that soul work for something you don't really want. On the other hand, let me give you the other message that I'm seeing here. The other message is somebody divine masculine was here to teach them a lesson, teach them how to love themselves. Somebody's divine masculine is they're going through the other side of this, where this retrograde is bringing back a lot of trauma and pain and stuff. And she's sitting there, she just fed up. She tired of him doing the same shit over and over again. She's tired of him not doing his soul work as she perceives, because we don't know, because everyone has their own path. She's tired of feeling like he's not, or thinking, because she in her mind. She's not in heart space. She's not looking through the messages for a rabbit. She's not looking through the eyes of the divine at this person. She's looking through her own eyes. And when you're looking through your own eyes at divine masculine, there is a card, because I watched someone and they mentioned this, and I was like, wow, that is so true. That when you are looking at the devil card and the lover's card in traditional tarot, in the lover's card, I'm trying to see, do I have a deck down here? But in the lover's card in traditional tarot, the woman is looking at the divine, and then the divine is looking down at both of them. The woman is looking up at the divine, and then the divine masculine is looking straight at the divine feminine. Where in the devil card, the woman is looking at divine masculine. The devil is above them, and divine masculine is looking down at what she got. He's not looking at her. And that's the energy saying that as long as you got your eyes focused on the wrong thing, as long as you don't have your eyes focused on the Most High, you don't focus on your connection with the divine, then you're not going to manifest any of your desires. Everything's going to be in the lower chakras, in the lower frequencies. Everything's going to go to shit. I'm trying to see if I can find it in this universal weight deck. I had it out before because I was showing it to someone else. There it is. No, that's judgment. Yeah, I recently had it out. I should have went through the whole deck of cards. It was right there on top because I did show it to someone else. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if you can see because these people are so white on this card. Need to make a brown deck. Anyway, so the feminine energy here is looking up here at the angel, and then the man is looking directly at her, so it's like a triangle. Divine gives the message to divine feminine, the man receives the message, and that's his connection, or that's their connection, as long as she's sending her prayers up. Now we got this devil card here. It's the same exact card mirrored, except she's looking at him. She's looking at his face, and he looking down there. He looking down at them grapes she got, or he looking down at this fruit. He looking down at this fruit. You know what this fruit is. The fruit of the body. He in them lower energies. We are also looking up here. As she's looking up here at the divine, then there's this snake going up this fruit tree. That's the Kundalini energy. That is the higher consciousness. Her vibrations rising. And then that makes his tree set on fire because now he becomes illuminated. Whereas right now he's just hiding the ass, or he's wanting her to be hiding the ass because he's looking down here at her fruit. Okay, so we have some people who are in the devil energy with their connection. And those people are running out. They are they're feeling pressured for time to hurry up and meet these appointments. These are people that's in the nonsense. They've had opportunities to change, and now it's being brought back around to them to see if they are going to, after they've had some time together, there's a separation coming for some people. Because this is an entirely different collective that this specific message is coming for. This isn't for the initial collective that I was talking to when I began. That collective is coming into union. There's another cycle of collective that began shortly after this, or we don't know. Time is irrelevant, but there's another cycle of collectives. So I've been led to read for them as well because they're going through a separation due to toxicity. Because they did not take care of this lovers connection. They did not take care of the love. It became toxic in a way. And so they're going to have to go through a separation. Ooh, let me get it because I saw it too. Yeah, I was like, oh, why she ain't shuffling cards? Because I'm trying to teach you something. That's why I'm not shuffling cards. I can get the message. Matter of fact, I have the message. I don't need the freaking cards for the message. I'm just showing it to you because the cards have pictures on it. And sometimes pictures help people. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. So I don't have to do all this freaking talking. Okay. So, you got the Lover's card here. This is what it looks like, which is the Gemini energy. When you take care of your soul connection, it's beautiful. It's divine. It's heaven. But it can turn into hell real quick when you change your focus and you're not focused on the right things and you're not taking care of the divine love that you've been given. So you have to have a separation. And got the right card for that. Oh, the right card for that is the Judgment card. Y'all like, really? You don't like it? You don't like it? It's okay. You know. It's your choice. You don't have to stay if you don't want to. But get the message if you can. So, been blessed with this beautiful divine love. You did not take care of the connection. Judgment comes and there's a separation here. Judgment comes and there's a separation here. When this separation occurs, because you didn't take care of the connection, she is reaching for the man. Let's see. You can see it. So bright. I hope you can. Trying to turn away from the lights. These cards so white. Anyway, she's reaching for the man. And he's looking up at the divine. And that's what we need to do. He needs some time to get his shit in alignment. You need some time to change your focus. That separation occurs. Then the angel comes and mixes up those elements and change stuff around so y'all can get back into this beautiful lover's energy, out of this toxic devil energy. Yeah, Judgment call. But as you can see, it's all divinely guided with these angels all around here. It's only when you start trying to do what you want to do and try to manipulate things into going the way you want it to, when you want it to, that you get into this devil energy. And then the tower comes down because now it's no longer built on the foundation from the divine. It's built on some bullshit that you created and you not manifesting from a good place right now. Let's get this message. King of Pentacles. You want some stability. You want some stability. Financial and emotional. All these cards turned over, y'all. Okay, let's read the story then. If you want the King of Pentacles, if you want the commitment, and you want the stability, we got an Eight of Cups. And we got an Ace of Wands. I don't read reversals. Let me see how many reversals are in here. Okay. This is Five of Cups. It's upside down. It's reversed. You don't want to be depressed, stuck in this depressed energy. Spirit wants you to get out of this depressed energy, soaking, crying over spilled milk, crying over what coulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, looking at the past, getting depressed, keep being conflicted within yourself. Wants you to have this, don't you know that the victory is on its way, that you will be victorious. You will get the recognition that you deserve. This person will become more stable. Ace of Swords, you're gonna get. First of all, you gotta stop lying to yourself about the part you play in this situation. And this card is so freaking bright. You gotta stop lying to yourself about the part that you play in this situation. You're sitting here sulking, and you've been projecting your shit onto this other person. This other person just hopped up and left. They made a boss move, and they left. Now, energies could be reversed. Take it as it resonates. You made a boss move. You could have left because of this negative energy that was going on. Because you wanted things to go on a smoother water, or somebody moved out. I'm feeling like somebody moved out. King of Cups was reversed. This person is not emotionally stable. Neither are you. Ace of Wands, upside down. This person is not inspired by anything. Don't want to do shit. You don't want to do shit. I also think somebody's having some sexual dysfunctions going on here. And then we have this Eight of Cups where somebody's like, fuck this, I'm leaving this. And I'm walking off and I'm going to do something else. I made a boss move and I moved out. Walked off because I'm tired of lies. I'm tired of whatever you doing with your wand. Look at that wand. It looks like a penis. I don't know if I can say penis on YouTube. Anyway. Phallic. It looks phallic. And you just got tired of these. I mean, I'm sure the Ace of Swords don't mean lies, but y'all, all these cards turned over at one time, and I got to read the message how it comes to me. It doesn't mean lies traditionally, but it was reversed, and it means truth. The right side up. So I'm feeling like somebody got tired of, or somebody been having issues with their throat chakra, not able to express themselves. They need to boss up and speak what their mind is so that they can get rid of the conflict or clear the conflict. They need to get their energy in check. They need to check their emotions. They need to get their emotions under control because they really want something, but they're not expressing it. They are they're really sad and they really find victory with you and want to be with you, but they have problems expressing their feelings. So what they'll do is they'll either withdraw within themselves and sulk, or they'll up and leave because they're triggered. They're so triggered by you. They're so triggered by being with you. And they had a lot of things that happened to them in the past, a lot of traumas, and they had a life before you that they were okay with. They had settled into it. They had settled into the idea of who they were. 4414 on the clock when I said that. They were used to being the boss or the leader of whatever tribe that they were a part of. They were the King of Pentacles. When this person met you, you activated them with that Kundalini energy. I was showing you that the feminine energy was introducing in that Lover's card. You activated this person. This person's world fucking fell apart because it was built on faulty foundation. It was built on a lie, and you triggered them to become who they really are. And they've been on this journey ever since to find who they are, find their happiness, find their true peace, to find contentment in their heart, to stabilize their emotions, and to go for whatever passions are in this life. And they've been going looking for their two of cups. They've been looking for their 10 of cups, their happily ever after. So they took from their 9 of cups of wish fulfillment, which they was the boss, they was the king, they had everything going however they had it going in their life before they met you. But you taught them that it was really emptiness there, and they want to take control of their life now with this Emperor card. In order to do that, they have to separate, and they need to leave you, because let's just face it, there's some soul work that you may still have to do, and that all us we're always ever evolving. So there's definitely more soul work we always have to do. But this person really needs some healing time, and if you love that person, you want them to heal. If you want that person to experience love and joy and bliss with you or without you, true and unconditional love wants that person to be happy and healed. And if you don't feel that way, then you're the toxic one. You don't belong to with that person at all, and they're leaving this situation. Because I don't say that one person is bad and one person is good. I'm not gonna say that. If this person left because they need to heal, and you want to hold on to them because you just want them there with you for whatever reason, where's the love there? Where's the love there? Where's the unconditional love there? You can't just hold on to folks just because you're being selfish and you want them around you. People don't belong to you. Okay, so you're going to have the strength card to receive this message, because I know it was kind of fucked up how it came out. The truth hurts before it sets you free. It may piss you off, and that's basically selling the same thing right here. She went up inside that lion's mouth, and, she's like, it could bite me, but it could set me free. Um, Also, if you just be strong, you'll be getting the energy that you need to recover. You'll be getting because I see a 8. I see 2 8s here, because we got this strength card. So we got the infinity card. We got infinity. We got like an 88 here. So 88 is a very powerful vibration. Signifies achievement, progress, and abundance. And it's also a very karmic number, because it forecasts period of rewards and good fortune, and that you'll soon thrive and achieve your goals. Also, so just be strong. Let's be strong. What the goals and stuff that you're trying to achieve is gonna be victorious. I'm seeing it here. Basically, speak it, work towards it, go forward. To heal your inner child issues, heal your wounds, move away from toxic situations, and you could be this Emperor and this King of Coins, King of Cups. You got 2 kings and an Emperor here, and we got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, everything's gonna turn out in your favor. You just need to have the strength and be patient with this situation. You'll probably be getting a message from this person soon. Tell me about this message, or communication from this person, some kind of communication from this person, or about this person. What about this message? I know communication. I know they want to know about that. Okay, it's going to be a Page of Pentacles. They're gonna make an offer to you. It's what they have. It's the offer might be, can we sit down and talk? Can I come over and eat? It's something small. It's to test the waters out, because this person is having to gather up their strength to be in your presence, or to come back around you, because they really do love you. It's just that they have some things that they need to heal. And who can fault somebody for healing themselves? You should not. It's fortune. It's turning back around for you guys, though. That's what this retrograde is about. Healing those energies so you can build together. 3 of Pentacles. It's upside down right now. You can't build anything, or right now the building has paused because it was upside down. The building's on pause. I know that you want to build with this person. This person wants to build with you, but right now it's just Page energy. You want the King of Pentacles energy, which was at the beginning of the deck, and that's what he's destined to become. He's destined to become Emperor. You want him to transform, because that was that energy we were saying changed in the night, in the Alice in Wonderland deck changed from a King of Pentacles to an Emperor. But right now, you got to be willing to accept this page while this transition takes place, because it has to go through the portal of time to occur. It has to go through the portal of time to occur. So right now, you might have some stagnation. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you have some stagnation when this person comes back. You're both wounded warriors. You've both been through a lot. Y'all ain't gave up. You still got some fight in you. You are a lot stronger than you think you are. You can get over this heartbreak, because these piercings in your heart are to let the toxicity out, to let the hurt and pain out. And you can't just snatch the sores out, because you'll bleed to death. It has to be healed gradually in divine timing. So, this has been your Divine Feminine message. I hope that it's been able to inspire you, encourage you. And until next time, I love you. Namaste.